The A with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested. We learn how to collect reparations and invest it. I went from dressing the coldest to catching the COVID, to blessed with success to promote it, to just
Yeah, buddy, you ready or not? Don't really care if you was or you wasn't, LeBron. From now on, I'm calling the shots. I don't really care about your hating, little daddy, LeBron. Your mammy's a pity. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from. Think I gotta go through. I don't like therapist, I don't like Mushu. Love me, my go-to. Love a team blind on top like Goku. Just left Nobu, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Been big dog from the tell the road told you. Wait, don't even know you. Stop right, I'm a long trip. Blink of my VIP. Snack of my. Won't break, won't miss. Rich took his check out.
Opened back in 2003. Have a look at the link. Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. Escaping, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That's Kalijah Cansey in to get him down. The start less than ideal as they already face a second and long.
At the 19-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They go play action with Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
At their own 44-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Oregon. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, alert 33, man. Alert. What's up?
To throw, Mayfield. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. 3rd down and 13.
Hey, alert. What's up?
Mayfield down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
King. Regular.
Throwing, Mayfield. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield. Flush to his right. This is caught by Evans. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 51 yards. Irving is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead.
Next to score, Buccaneers 7, Eagles nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you? And it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Buccaneers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Alert, 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 alert. Watch out.
Following the interception, Mayfield. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Alert, 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 alert. Point it right, point it right, point it right.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Buccaneers 7, Eagles nothing.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Regular, regular, regular.
Mayfield to throw it. Airing this one out for Evans. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Baker going to give it to Irving. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And from his corner spot, that was James Bradbury on the defensive side.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going, it's exactly what you're looking for.
Watch out.
Now Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, they have really gotten after him in this first half. He's been on the run throughout. And you can imagine he just might have some words for his linemen come halftime.
Mayfield. They still can't get it. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Nolan Smith drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield looking downfield for Godwin. And that's going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Great, great, set. Kyle left Yeti.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Bucs are going to have it here just past the 25. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Mayfield looks to throw. The throw right side here going to be incomplete. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Here's Mayfield. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. They'll look to throw here. Airing this one out for Evans. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 23 yards on the play. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the gun, it's Hurts. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. Touchdown, Philadelphia! A.J. Brown, 58 yards. And the Eagles are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Elliott good on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Hey, alert 33. Alert, 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 alert. Run, run, run.
Mayfield from the gun on third down. Airing this one out for Evans. And this is caught inside the 5. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't put anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
On 2nd and 7, Mayfield. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. A tough spot here, 3rd and 15.
Point it right.
They're going to look to throw. And he's going to go down again. Nolan Smith, his second sack of the night. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
He's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. On 1st and 10, here's Irving. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Back to throw here. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Regular. Real.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. Looking for Shepard deep. He's got it at the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. A run up the middle with Irving. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun. Mayfield escaping the pressure right. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Alert, 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 alert.
Fourth down, Mayfield. Being chased out left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs trying on fourth down but come up empty. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's got some space here. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Hurts sets up to throw it. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 21-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. And when you're an RB1, running back one, you've got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there. But once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And this will get out of bounds. No worries there, though. That still goes as a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Flush to his right. Now Mayfield lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Well, you don't have to beg the Philly faithful to make noise. On their feet for third down. They'll set up to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. He's going to have the first down and then some. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, 62 yards. And the Bucs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They begin with a run by Barkley. Down the left sideline. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. Charles, just a gigantic play right there.
Absolute breakdown defensively, but take no credit away. A huge gain, and that turns things around.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Again, it's Barkley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Running left, it's Barkley. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. On third down, Barkley. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth. Elliott now to have the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone.
Recovered by the receiving team.
Here's 1st and 10. Mayfield. He's going to let it fly. And this one is incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
A little more than 40 seconds to play. Now 2nd and 10.
Regular. Real. Watch out.
Now Mayfield. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead now up to 14. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick-6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Well, Charles, you got a quarterback out of the pocket, try to make a play, and you get it, but instead he ends up throwing it to the other team.
And partners, we know to be successful in this league, number one, you're going to have to be able to make plays on the perimeter or when the pocket breaks down. But number two, you've got to make smart decisions with the football. And that time, that simply was not a smart decision.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Going to be caught downfield by Dotson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Throwing is Hurts. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts finding A.J.